Hey everyone, Happy New Year! So it's the new year and I was cleaning my bookshelf and I discovered some of my sketchbooks, they have been infected by mold. So today's video unfortunately is on cleaning sketchbooks. This is the third video I've made on mold and humidity. The early one was on how humidity affected the sizing of my watercolor sketchbooks. The first one was on how mold attacked my watercolor palette. If you want to watch those videos, links are in the video description below. So here are three of my sketchbooks that are affected by mold. So those white spots you see are the mold on the hardcover. These, by the way, are Stillman and Birn hardcover sketchbooks. I'm not saying that Stillman and Birn sketchbooks are susceptible to mold attack, but this just happens to be Stillman and Birn sketchbooks. So I have another sketchbook. This is the Pentalic sketchbook, which sort of features the same type of cover, but there is no mold attack, or at least it's not as visibly obvious compared to this. This may look like wear and tear or powder, but I assure you it is not. And this is the other sketchbook. So this one is quite badly hit. This is the Moleskine watercolor journal. It may not be obvious, but those patches there, those are mold. So I went online to look for ways you can remove mold, and I found this. You can actually use hydrogen peroxide. It says here you can pour hydrogen peroxide into a spray bottle and spray it onto the surface and then scrub the area clean. So this is the bottle I've just bought at the pharmacy, and it says here 3% hydrogen peroxide. And these are the other uses. It actually has an expiry date. I've actually cleaned these sketchbooks more than a year ago using hydrogen peroxide as well, but the mold is back. The thing with mold is it's always in the air, and once it attacks whatever you have, the mold will always be there and it will come back when the conditions are right. And here in Singapore, it's very hot and humid, and mold likes to grow in places where it's dark, hot and humid. So I have these sketchbooks in my shelf, which is dark, and in Singapore it's very humid, up to 75%, sometimes to 90% humidity, and those are the conditions where mold thrives and grows. So this is the problem that I have here. So it seems like I may have to clean those sketchbooks every year. So this year I'm going to try something different. In addition to cleaning, I have also bought some dehumidifiers. So this is a box with charcoal that is supposed to absorb moisture from the air. You can also buy silica gel or some other types of products that can remove moisture from the air. I also have this electric dehumidifier, and you see the water here in this tank. Now this is powered by electricity. I've had this overnight in my bookshelf. So in just one night in the bookshelf, it managed to extract so much water. So that's how much water is in the air, and that's how high the humidity here is in Singapore. So once the mold is there, it's going to be there permanently. The only thing you can do is to make the conditions right so that the mold doesn't come back. Alright, let's clean this sketchbook. I'm going to spray the cover with a lot of hydrogen peroxide and just scrub it hard. And it's best to do this in a well-ventilated area because hydrogen peroxide, it smells. And later on, I'm going to use the spray to spray my table to clean it thoroughly. So it looks like I managed to wipe off some of the mold. So the first round is to basically remove the mold, and then I'm going to spray it a second time later after it's dry to clean it again. I have some on the spine as well. It's okay if the hydrogen peroxide gets onto your hand, but if you don't want your hand to smell, you can actually use those plastic gloves. This is the second sketchbook. In addition to mold, this one has another problem. You see these yellow spots? I have no idea what these are. Probably mold as well. And if this is indeed mold, I don't think I know of any way to clean it because this is paper. If you're going to scrub it, the paper fiber is going to come off. If you have any solutions for this, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much. You know what? I should also clean the black edges here. And this is the Moleskine sketchbook that has been with me since 2014. If I remember correctly, this is the third time that I'm cleaning this over the years. It doesn't seem to be hit as badly compared to the smaller ones, the earlier ones. Or maybe each time I clean it, it will be more resistant to mold. This sketchbook has a canvas-like cover and it doesn't seem to be affected. I have other sketchbooks that are cloth bound. I have some leather cover sketchbooks as well as fake leather cover sketchbooks. Those were not affected as well. I believe it's because some of those covers, they have been treated to be resistant to mold. So this is one of the earlier sketchbooks that I have wiped. I can still see some mold. Hopefully those are the dead mold. So I'm going to wipe this a second time. So when it's wet, you can't really see the mold, but when it's dry, you will see the white spots again. The other thing you should do, of course, is to wipe your cupboard as well. Thankfully, hydrogen peroxide is not expensive. The bottle you saw earlier, that's the 100 ml bottle. I'm back at my table again. So this is now dried the second time and I can still see white spots, but this should be alright. I think these are probably dead. So these are the sketchbooks I have wiped and cleaned. Hopefully the dehumidifiers that I have bought, they work and I don't have to clean this every year. If you have the same problem, let me know in the comment section below and also let me know how you deal with it. I would love to hear from you, especially those who are living in humid areas. Alright, thanks for watching. I wish you a happy new year and a great year ahead. See you in the next video. Bye.